got cut off because somebody's trying to siphon your energy. There ain't nobody but the straight signs. Like, I don't want you to tell my truth. I'm the chief deceiver, Aries. There's a part 2 to what I just recorded and sent to you. Okay? Like I said, someone is doing energy work, okay, to siphon your energy. What does that look like to you? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life now due to energy work. Nobody got time for that shit. And then you talking about trust. Somebody wants you to trust them enough to eat their period out the food, okay, to keep you faithful to them. And then flirting is like sending that lighthearted energy. That's some jinns playing with you through the music. Be careful of the music that you listen to because they're trying to get in by any means necessary. This is gun-ho. So I feel like you kind of elevated to a different level. Clean your space, okay? Because some jinns is falling in love with you. They're trying to stick to you. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. That's some jinns. And there's also somebody trying to double back. So clean your space because they're trying to get in by way of sending entities your way as a portal. And then staying optimistic about your love life, take a walk. It's like going within. This card is talking about going within. This is a whole person. And then you have take a walk. It's like going within. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Not somebody trying to double back around the corner. You don't want them. The Cedric will tell you for them. I don't want you no more. Okay? I left you alone. You're an X for a reason. X is past tense. Then you got true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. All this is based around the true love of your lifetime. Yeah, I got an attitude right now because you picked up on some shit. That's like I picked up on something. Somebody doing some shit. Like you're too giving. Okay, you keep trying to give me all. Why you keep trying to give me all your shit? Huh? Expect me not to pick up on what's wrong. Okay, something's wrong. It's not them, it's the entity. It's like I was saying. That's not deep into energy. Okay? Because what you got right here is the Justice and the Six of Pentacles. Somebody feel like their actions are justified. What's the overall tone and the Three of Wands? Somebody better watch their fucking back. Watch your back, bitch. Okay, watch your back. What you mean, watch my back? You patiently wait for something to come into fruition, and you need to watch your fucking back. Watch your back. Okay? You did that impulsively without no knowledge, without no education, without no real facts behind it. You're just moving according to what that thing that's attached to you. Be careful. You see what I say? Something's trying to come into fruition. The Six of Pentacles. And the Justice is here. I think you come in to balance out the situation, is what I say. I think you told somebody the truth somewhere along the lines about their situation. Could be a man and a woman, or vice versa. It doesn't matter. But you told the truth about a situation. Five of Wands, it caused conflict. Obviously, it caused conflict. You're keeping a clean house. You're keeping a clean space. You're keeping a riffraff out your house. With the Five of Wands on top of the clean space and the romantic feelings, somebody's jinn is really in love with that person. So they're doing everything in their power to push their counterpart away. That's what I'm seeing. It's like very, 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 very evident. And then you got the Judgment. What's ended in all, what I like that what's ended in all is staying optimistic is using discernment, okay? Take a walk, go within, use discernment, stay optimistic about your love life. But what I also see, let me tell you something. With these romantic cards, you look at it, stay optimistic. Somebody's sacrificing, making sacrificial rituals, doing sacrificial rituals, like what I gotta give you to get what I want. Somebody's double backing on exes. It's like, we used to have romantic feelings, right? You dig what I'm saying? They're called to clean their space, okay? This is somebody who, if you have a certain sense in your space, you know those jinns are there. They come in to collect with the conflict, clean your space, okay? They come in to collect some energy so they can get what they want. They're trying to hustle. You dig what I'm saying? And then flirt with the Six of Pentacles. It's like reciprocal energy. You don't think nothing of it. You're just flirting with music. and dancing, and gyrating. Something about that. Okay, this is somebody double backing on everybody. The situation is calling for you to have trust. Let me go back to my ex. Let me go to somebody who I had on the side, or who was just waiting for me to call them back after all this time. I think after 9 fucking months they think about you calling them back. Even after 3 weeks. That's making or breaking a habit right there. Okay? So whatever they decided is like, if I'm going to wait or if I'm going to move on. That's going to take 3 more weeks to get that new habit in solid foundation, solid and concrete. So trust and food and justice. Man, you trying to go back to somebody like you probably was with? I feel like these motherfuckers learned from a man who practiced that shit. And they're ready for him when he come back. This is retaliation at this point, is what I'm seeing. It's like, oh, okay, you on that shit? I'm on that shit harder. Let's go. So if a man was practicing shit to get women to fall in love with them, to fall for them or something like that, the women learned from this man doing that. After he done pulled the abracadabra and disappeared. Whether he got the skins or not, doesn't matter. These women remember what he taught them. And they learned from him. And they're going to practice on him what he did to them. At this point, this man is desperate. Or masculine energy is desperate. And they're regurgitating. They're going back. They're regressing. That's the word, regressing. Backwards. To people they used to talk to. Old contacts. And they're trying to siphon energy. So they have to hustle. Because they have to collect. Those energies are coming back to collect. I gave you what you want. Now you got to deliver. Okay? I'm trying to learn what your new house look like. What your new house feel like. That could be the entity trying to go inside a person, trying to attach to a person. I'm trying to scare you, Aries. That's what it is. It's like somebody's getting cussed out right now. True love? I say what you think. They want you to think it's true love. You got the Emperor.
Press the A button to jump.
The Ace of Swords. The Ten of Pentacles. Oh, shit. You're a divine badass. Queen of Swords. And 4 of Wands. Okay. The reason you are more successful is because you practice what you preach. Somebody's authentic. When I say the Ten of Pentacles, I thought authentic. Let's start with the Emperor and the Ace of Swords. It's like you have the mental clarity to be in the position that you're in. And then you add the added bonus is the Ten of Pentacles. You'll have success and stability. Even family, real friends. Even if it's not marriage, it's real friends. You're a divine badass. Full of life and possibilities. Through this experience, may you find your best self. The Queen of Swords, you're not taking no shit. You're not taking no shit. You're receptive, but you take care of yourself. And the 4 of Wands is celebration. Members only. This gives me members only kind of energy. You're a badass. Excuse me.
And collect gems along the way.
Oh, okay. They did all this witchcraft on somebody who's a divine badass. That's what this tells me. This right here. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, and now they're in conflict because it has nowhere to go but back on themselves. The more you clean your space, the more those romantic feelings backfire on that person. Let's talk about it. The more you go within and stay optimistic about your love life, the more you rely on what God said is to be true. Okay, and the more the music that you listen to is fixated to block them out. They can't flirt with you and like whistle in your ear. I heard whistle in your ear. You won't reciprocate that energy. You listen to the type of music that makes them go the other way. Oh shit. And then sweet treats. You cook your own food. The karma is not going to be on you. The food that they cook, they're so desperate, they're so depressed that they eat their own, period. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. Trust your intuition when you're told not to fuck with nobody in their personal space. Because of what the overall tone is, the energy they've been doing on you is supposed to, they made money and a career out of it because they got so much fucking money siphoning people's energy, waiting for people's ships to come in, connecting with people in a way where I'm waiting for your ships to come in more than you, and I'm trying to siphon your energy. Six of Swords is on the bottom. You in a place of peace. You don't even argue about what you know. And tranquil. You just move the calmer waters. That caused conflict for somebody in their social group. Or whoever's working together. Or whoever is pulling this shit behind the scenes. You're about to be successful, so that's why you could be tested. It's one last test. Occult division. Somebody with that shit. They on that shit. Eight of Pentacles. That's their hustle.
Keep looking for the keys to the castle.
That is their hustle to figure out where you still need to grow so they could take from you. Five of Swords is a bullying tactic. But this is sex on the beach. All of this, I'm just trying to like have a good time and drink and be merry and have fun. Party. Three of Cups came out. I'm just trying to have fun. They want to party too, but it's so much like what you see in it. It's similar to what you see in the news. They want to party, but not to the extent, you don't want to party to the extent that they want to party. Queen of Wands. They send a big bitch your way. What I mean when I say a big bitch, somebody who's strong. That's the truth. They siphoning what they can get. That's their hustle. Okay? And your hustle is to counteract it. With the Knight of Cups, something about what you say is like soothing to them when they go to sleep. I heard that. That's for a man. With the Lovers. They like to hear your voice when they go to sleep. With the Knight of Cups. And the Lovers. And the Page of Cups is like, Daddy. The Temperance attached to that. Hold up. Give me one more. Hold up. Four of Swords. Somebody who's retreating because they have daddy. They tried to play that role like they need a daddy. That was all an act. They have a daddy. Damn. So somebody's making a decision where they have to either go the karmic route or go your route.
Press the A button to jump.
One of the Lovers. The Sun. Get the Star. The Nine of Cups. You're a bad bitch. 10 of Cups. This energy is going up, like to the positive. Like, the more they try to siphon your energy, the more positive, like, they're learning little artifacts about you with what they can't get away with in regards to you. That's somebody I can't fuck with. Because the Ace of Pentacles is here. That Queen of Wands is something fierce. Like, I'm a social person, but I can't be tampered with. I can't be penetrated. That's a Tower. Yeah. And the Fool. Go another way. And the Magician. Play with yourself. Play your pussy. See what that gets you. The Nine of Swords. They can't sleep. They can't sleep for what they did. Because it's backfiring. Every time they close their eyes, it's a Tower. They see that ugly shit that you don't want to see in the hellfire. For messing with you. Four of Pentacles. They keep that to their chest. Seven of Pentacles. You reap what you sow. Waiting. I tried to create a canvas for myself. At the expense. That's fertility. That's fertility. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of fertility, and so is the Empress. But you have a counterpart here. You have a counterpart. So why the Empress and the Empress is here? The Emperor and the Empress is here. So this Emperor has gotten clarity. The Empress, fertility, creativity, she's keeping to herself. This man is stressing. Okay? or this woman is stressing. Because they're just energy. The magician, talent. The talent and the abilities. Like the abilities. The fool. I'm taking a different journey. I love you, but I love me more. So somebody thought they could just fuck and siphon that energy. It's like they were captivated by that Empress energy. It's like we're a match. We're a vibrational match. I know us very well. Yeah, but I don't want to leave, but I gotta go right now. Sex was good for me too. The creativity. It could be a conversation. I feel like in this case, it's a spark of a conversation. And somebody's like keeping it close to their chest. They both are keeping it close to their chest, so they have other alliances in their personal life, right? Somebody knows you very well. This Emperor knows you very well. With the Queen of Swords, they know you cutthroat. With people who will try to attempt to do witchcraft. So they've been fucking a bitch they know do witchcraft, or fucking a man they know to do witchcraft. But they know when it came to you, it's like, I ain't even worried about it because I know they're going to handle that shit. Okay? But they took for granted that you're supposed to have this Empress back. As Empress keeps to herself with the Four of Pentacles, whether it's a man or a woman. Seven of Pentacles, they're fertile right now. They're full of ideas and creativity. You dig what I'm saying? The Nine of Swords is somebody, that shit backfired. That magician, that fake-ass abracadabra shit they got from a goddamn social media platform backfired. Now they don't sleep at night with the Nine of Swords. And the Fool card is like, you embark down a different journey by way of naivety. I embark down my spiritual journey by way of free spirit. You can try to call it naivety, but I'm brave by way of the unknown. That's how I make my bones. Okay? You don't know who you're messing with. You have no idea. The faulty foundation you come to the table with, you have no idea. I'm solid already. You got two people showing up already as an emperor and an empress already. And people, whatever the external forces are, they don't take a chance. Like, stand 10 toes in what you say you believe in. Because it's 10 pentacles right here. Okay, this emperor standing 10 toes and knowing that I know who you are. It's about time we met. Let me taste you before I have to embark on the remainder of my spiritual journey before we reconnect again. In a minute, you qualify for the Olympics. That's from Sex and the City. It's that energy where Samantha knew the man is like, oh, the man she was fucking on the swing. It's like, I know who you are. It's like the male Samantha, the female Samantha. It's like the male and female replica of each other. And it's not about fucking. It's about creativity. It's about, I commend that they're both successful. You both manifest. And it's like, it's about time we know. And it's like, that's the episode where he asked her to take an AIDS test. And she's like, I never had an AIDS test. He said, well, I can't fucking eat you the way I want you unless I know it's safe. And that's common sense, right? With the Queen of Swords. And she's worried. She was actually in that scene. She was stressed. Like, have you all had an AIDS test? This is where this is the third season, to give you an idea. If you want to go back and watch it, Charlotte was planning a marriage to Trey McDougal. It's like, I have all these magazines. I'm trying to plan a wedding. I don't know what to do. And Samantha's like, you need to chill the fuck out and hire you a stylist. That's where she met Anthony, her best friend. He turned out to be her best friend. And Anthony, the person who does her dress bidding, who walks around and do all the heavy lifting for her. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of life you're living right now. It's spoiled lazy, but you're not lazy. You're up and hustling right now. I thought I saw the Eight of Pentacles. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Maybe I see it in the... Oh yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. There's somebody trying to hustle you, but the Hierophant is a cult division. I said something about a cult division. They got defeated. Okay? Meanwhile, you move past it like it's light as a feather. Light as a feather. Three of Cups, okay, I couldn't party with those people. Or I couldn't socialize with those people. I couldn't earn with those people because those people were trying to siphon from me. So how are we going to build together if you're siphoning from me? Queen of Wands is fierce, okay? She's confident. She's good looking. She goes her own way. Ace of Pentacles. You didn't know that just because she was a body or she's attractive or she says nice things that you didn't know you couldn't bother her. But these love spells are backfired. That's the moral of all of this. All of a sex on the beach. Like, we were just supposed to be having fun. And you find out this, and you just you kind of pray it off. You repent it off and pray it off. And keep on going because you are the emperor and the empress. And all of these are little like minions to slow down your reunion with the emperor and the empress. All of a sudden. Somebody knows you for who you are. You could have already met them. Okay. Flirt. This is a true love. The story about true love. Okay. It's not a story of love, but it's not a story about love. What did they say? What did they say? So people learn what true love is, even though it's not a story about love. And there's trust. Meanwhile, you got to survive the circus act. Yes, the Eight of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the High Priestess. These motherfuckers is in the cold about something, not concerning you, but you know that. Okay? Because they're coming. I gave all my shit to my master, my forest master, which would probably be like a devil, the devil, or something like that. The Eight of Wands, devil. Okay, the Eight of Wands does not represent the devil. Okay, but the Eight of Wands is like when it's that type of energy, the wands represent that energy. That because you showed up, you have a Seven of Wands on your side. Like you blocked or God correction. God has blocked a love spell that come from 3 different people. 3 different people pushed this shit off on you and they all got intercepted. Quick. They came at you quick, they got left out in the cold. They had no choice but to fuck each other. Since they all on the same page, why not? And don't be surprised if they say they got that dust in their eyes for the men. The High Priestess, you realize that. Your intuition told you that. You're quiet, you kept your distance. Told you, meet me on the moon. You see that in the water? That demon in the water, whatever they did under the moon, they put them love spells on you. And you knew that with the High Priestess. The Eight of Swords, they didn't want you to see they were coming. You'd be surprised who are friends behind your back. Okay? The Seven of Cups, getting high with each other, under the illusion. You'd be surprised who are friends against you. Friends to your face, but friends against you behind your back. Page of Pentacles. It's like, let's take a different route. Let's try it from a different perspective. Because I'm innocent in all of this. Okay? You will never know what they suffer through behind closed doors. Because they act like everything is fine. They were sent down a different path. And what's on the bottom? The tonality of what that statement is, the devil. Why did you try to push that shit off on somebody? Okay? Why would you ever try to push that off on somebody? Because hurt people with 3 swords. And this is the ultimate betrayal because now I have to collect. I owe and they're coming to collect with the Knight of Wands. Quick. It's not coming in fast enough for me to give it back. So you look at the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands. These are opposite energy. You're too slow, they're too fast. And they come in to take over a whole area. And you have to act like everything is fine because you can't tell nobody you really did that shit. And it's devastating with the 3 of Swords. You're burdened because you're not coming by yourself no more. Now you're coming with the gens and you have to act like everything is fine. The 2 worst tens to have. And what's interesting is the 10 of Pentacles is on his side. The 10 of Cups is on your side. That 10 of Cups is on your side with that 9 of Cups. Okay? Those who put the love spells on you, they got the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. Okay? There's been a change. It's like you bruised somebody's ego. It's an ego death. It's time to start over. I don't know what you did behind that moon. Behind the moon or under the moon. Why did they need you to love them? Or why did you need them to love you? Whatever it was, we're spiritually incompatible. They live by that shit and I live by religion. So it doesn't matter. And they fixated. Because you're fixated in religion and they're fixated by darker arts, practicing of the dark arts. That's why. They were just trying to enforce their religion. And for a while, you know, there's the Six of Wands. And there's the Eight of Cups. Okay? You have to get that energy off of you to see the light. And that's a success with the Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups. You have to get away from that to really see it for what it is. Like leaving a circle of serenity that you created for yourself, and then you're able to look at it and object in an objective standpoint. But if you're in the inner circle, it's a subjective standpoint. And that's the success, the notoriety. You're starting to get a reputation for something. What is that something? Okay? People cannot fuck with you. With the World card and the Two of Wands. And then what? The Page of Wands. What about the Page of Wands? That don't really apply to this message. So I put it back. Because no deal. They're going to try to come back. All passionate, hot, and heavy like a seducer. Ace of Cups. You don't take that Page of Wands because you're the Ace of Cups. It's over. I got a new opportunity. Okay? And it's not with somebody. As soon as I said it's not with somebody, the Two of Cups flipped out. Oh, yes, it is. You can say it, okay? Because you're protected. Okay? The Ten of Swords, that was the betrayal for you. Okay? You took your endings and you took it to God. And he turned them Ten of Swords into an Ace of Cups. That Ace of Cups turned into a Two of Cups. Okay? They have to act like everything is fine with the Ten of Swords. You see how that say everything is fine for them? It's a permanent ending for you. It's like, well, at least the worst is over. What it traditionally means for a Ten of Swords is like no more headaches, no more mind games, the mind intrigue that's built off nonsense, built off toxicities. I think that's it, y'all. I think that's it for this sorcerer, this sacred sorcerer, okay? With the love spells, okay? I'm pissed. Like, I think he takes a fasting really good. And this is tragic. It's like you're a train wreck. Like, this is a train wreck. Like, let them perform a tricky out of me, why don't you? This is ridiculous. And their back is against the wall because they have to pretend that everything is fine. I hear Michael Corleone arguing with his wife. Anthony is not fine. He's like, don't tell me Anthony's fine. Don't tell me something's wrong with Anthony. Don't talk about my son. He was like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. They zoomed in on his face and his eyes lasered in on her with that rage. I don't want to talk about it. It's over. And she's going to talk her shit. At this point, I feel no love for you. Okay, Kay? Celestial union, that balance of masculine feminine energy. Typical case of masculine feminine energy. This was not the right feminine. If she's a sorcerer, sacred sorcerer. You see that? If the camera can pick it up. You see that? That was not the right energy. Look at that. Psychic portal. Look at the shit she was doing. To an empress. This is my empress card. Superior mother. You wanted everybody to think she was nothing like what she is. Too much. Too much. Too much. Okay? Wish we can call you a badass like we can call us a badass. Okay? You should know your hand because you ain't got no spades. Ew. Run This Town Tonight by Jay-Z, Kanye West, and Rihanna. Muse of astrology. You can't confuse the two. Sacred sorcery is different from astrology. Why? Because she liked to read the news? Really, what she's called to do is call you out on your shit. They just call it astrology. Or maybe you're learning something through astrology. That astrology is not the same as that shit. from a perfect stranger.
1,
What does that mean? Mystical ecstasy. What does that mean?
4, 5,
Talk to me. What does that mean?
7, 8, 9.
Spirit of the home.
There are 9 couplings.
That's her piece. You've become the perfect stranger, and you focus on everything that's important to you, which has always been important to you. These people have been trying to do magic on your child or children, and you've read them their rights in a different. This is a very scientific way of doing things. Astrology, because you're looking at the planetary placements. That's astrology. That's scientific. The scientific studies prove that XYZ. You think what I'm saying? While somebody was playing with spiritual energy, like energy. You know, they're manipulating energy by way of deviance, because these came out right next to each other. The sacred sorcerer and the psychic portal. That's like playing with the Ouija board. I think the Ouija board is in there. You see the background? That's the Ouija board. You can't see it on camera, but that's somebody who called on some shit, and it's tragic, okay? Because them motherfuckers coming. Okay, to try to force, to make believe a relationship. It's the jinns in a relationship with the man, or if it's the jinns relationship with the woman, if the man who did that shit is the one that did that. Okay, I'm not trying to confuse you. Stay with me. You turned your back on someone. You thought you turned your back on someone who's multifaceted and multi-talented. This is that Empress. She's here twice. The counterpart still had lessons to be learned. Some bullshit like that. Okay? You've become the perfect stranger, because what's important to you is that you have a life with your children, and a new counterpart, if that's what's meant. But at least you and your children have a life that don't include sorcery. Especially if it's not at the hands or the behest of you. I ain't nothing like you. I'm on a whole nother level. These bitches is out of their league. These bitches ain't betting like me. These bitches ain't better than me. These bitches can't count. These bitches don't count. I am not the 1, 2, or the 3. You say you look up to her. Okay? These motherfuckers think they looking up to somebody who's important. But really, you bitches look up to me. You say you look up to her, but really you look up to me. I could be playing with y'all. I'm married to G. I used to say that in Libra's readings quite a bit, and Sagittarius readings. So dig. The superior mother, the Empress, married the Emperor, and all these little minions could do, that's all they can do, is throw pebbles. This is a solid foundation. This is an empire. You can't attack this shit. I'm in mystical ecstasy. These bitches don't count. These bitches can't count. I am not the 1, 2, or the 3. You have become a perfect stranger to them. It's like, it's not something you premeditatedly went to practice. Something that comes natural to you. You just can read the room without no cards. Okay? So you know your value. You know your worth. That's the least of it. But you can watch people as they put on a performance or put on a show and try to impress you with their party tricks. At least that's how you take it. If you think about how her raps her lyrics, she talk about me and my sons is not even in the same room. My sons is in another room. She said it like that, like you are small potatoes. You try to sit and you think you could just come sit and party with me like it's sweet like that. Okay? I'm the one with the controller. Okay? Okay, I control the narrative. I control the narrative. It puts people in conflict about her. Put people in distress about her. When it don't have nowhere to go, it goes back on the other person. So they're in conflict with each other. That's what I feel like is you, Aries. I'm about to play with these people like that. I could be playing with y'all. I'm married to you. You could be about to get married to somebody. If it's not somebody you knew from your past, or a thug, or somebody who's like with the shits. And this is Aries reading, so this could be from Aries perspective. If you're married to, maybe it's a fire sign too, Sagittarius. Okay, so it could be that dynamic, or just from an Aries perspective. It's like I see a lot more, so speak on it. But I know who I marry. I know that's my counterpart, and that's just the end of it. Everybody's got to find a fucking happy meal or something. Have a coke and a smile and shut up. But it's been made aware that manipulative energy or manipulative people will try to sit and smile in their face to try to gain one up on her, and she's tough. She can read that shit. That's the point of all this, is she can spiritually see when somebody's trying to come up against her or buck up against her. She has that gift of gab. Not the gift of gab, but she can read through the gift of gab. And I remember the stories I read in the very beginning of the reading. So whoever was like patiently waiting for her ships to come in so they could siphon and take her place, like a career move, coming for her finances and career. They want to be her. And they do energy work. She knows how to pray. She knows how to pray against people like that. So it's not even a big deal. And that's what I get from you, Aries. I feel like you taught your counterpart how to pray against, ward off nasty energy, because you're solid. So you are in a strong collaboration with this person. Okay, by way of like praying against any energy they bring your way. Your foundation's strong. I love you guys, okay? I get carried away, but I'm serious with the message, okay? Sometimes I try to be as entertaining as possible, but I like to tell the truth, even if it's against whatever. But it's not against my beliefs, okay? Whatever. I don't care. Whatever efforts they made is going to be in vain. All over sex on the beach. Sex on a beach. You thought you was doing something, and the sex was whack. I don't like your sex. I don't like your kind. I don't like your mentality. I don't like your lack of follow through. I don't like your mentality. I don't like nothing about you. I just like my man. I just want to be with my man, and we can have sex on the beach. And we made powerful things happen. We made peace. Fucking on the beach. You made noise. Like, the beach is supposed to be somewhere that's tranquil, because nothing but water. You over there doing sorcery. And you think I didn't know that. So I'm going to keep making music, because the song, it says sing. I'm going to keep making music about it. And you keep looking to the stars and see what happens for you, okay? And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.